Dr. Sheila Nazarian is an Iranian American and vocal dissident of this regime from Los Angeles herself. And good to have you both. Dr. Nazarian, your response to the potential of 4,000 relatives of this regime getting the boot, and specifically to the two nieces of the General Soleimani.
Yeah, Rob, we've been following the social media accounts of these two women and many others like them. You can see, how they're dressed. Women in Iran are getting lashes, kicked to the ground, kicked to the head, raped, murdered for showing a few strands of hair. And you see this woman, look, I mean, she's literally got a outfit on where you can see her V-neck down to her belly button. Why don't we send her back to Iran dressed like that?
Right.
Also, they're flaunting their wealth that they've stolen from the Iranian people. They're getting into private jets. They're wearing all of the Rodeo Drive brands. And this is all money that they did not earn. It's all money that was embezzled and stolen from the people of Iran. And they live here in freedom. They're posting in bikinis while shilling for the IRGC and Sharia law.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be great to just put a billboard up and just say Soleimani's nieces living in L.A.? Just put that up. Put that up in Farsi right in the heart of Tehran and just watch the jaws drop to the floor. Dr. Jasser, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that highlights their hypocrisy more than this, and that, clearly as 70 million Iranians have been fighting in a revolution against the Islamic theocracy, there's really a battle for the soul of Islam, which is what my book is about, is that truly moral Muslims, those who believe in a country under God like America, are fighting for their soul, if you will, against theocrats that use religion as a means of power, that use it to oppress, that really want nothing to do. They believe they are God, thus they can get away with anything, and there's nothing that reveals more of their contempt for humanity than the reality of their theocracy, and why this war is a just war. Yeah. Operation Epic Fury is not only a just war, but the defeat of theocracy is a once in a millennium opportunity for Muslims to actually get back the reins of a moral, humble, genuine faith that isn't run by theocrats.
That's exactly right. Dr. Nazarian, the radical version of Islam that controls Iran and has for a long time is a great example of why, I think assimilation is so needed in the West, and that we know what kinds of people specifically we're bringing into this country. And that brings me to this opinion piece in the Washington Post from Shadi Hamid, arguing that Muslims should not have to assimilate in the United States to belong, writing minorities don't need to show they are like everyone else, and practicing Muslims, despite being repeatedly asked to, can't disavow Sharia even if they wanted to. So if you want to take that to the harshest extremes, I mean, that's basically saying that you should be allowed to come here even if you believe in honor killings, the stoning, the killing of homosexuals, executions of homosexuals. He has no problem, thinks we should be inclusive enough in this country to bring people of that ilk and that ideology into the United States to live right next door to us.
Rob, I actually studied Islam classes while I was at Columbia University, even though I'm a physician, because I wanted to know what it says in the Quran that made my family have to escape Iran under gunfire by border police. And at least this person is being honest. It's kind of refreshing, because if you want to be a Muslim that follows exactly what it says in the Quran, this is what you would say. It's very honest. I agree that we need more moderate Muslims that say maybe we don't need to take the Quran literally, but I've read the Quran. I know what it says to do to Jews in the Quran, and no one can deny it to me because I studied it. Yeah. So at least this person is being honest, but Sharia law is not compatible with the West and the freedoms that we enjoy here. Women are worth half as much. Women need their husband's permission to travel outside the country or go anywhere. Women can be stoned. This is why my family, thank God, got me out of Iran, because with my honesty and my mouth, I would not have done well under this regime over there.
You certainly would. And Dr. Jasser, that's right up your alley. I mean, the need for moderate Muslims in this country to say this is an outrage. This version of Islam is an outrage. It needs to be destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, Shadi Hamid, for full disclosure, is a Qatari paid operative, an Islamist who believes in the Muslim Brotherhood. So
Yeah.
clearly, he's going to cleanse his version and claim religious freedom issues when it's actually a very American battle we're having within the faith of Islam, which is against the theocrats. The Qataris are basically the Sunni version of the Islamists, of the Khomeinists on the Shia side. So ultimately, there's a battle within, just like it took America 1789 years till we had a legal system that rendered unto Caesar what is Caesar, unto God's what is God's. Similarly, in Islam, we have not gone through that reformation against theocrats, and we have to battle for it. So there's a genuine debate that we have to have within the faith about what is moral, what is our personal pietistic faith, and what is the Sharia that gives women a quarter of their inheritance, gives them half a vote in a court of law, permits FGM, permits honor killings and other things. Now, I, as a devout Muslim, will fast and pray, and Shadi claims that that's part of Sharia. It is personal Sharia, but we have to say that we are against political Islam and the threat it is to America.
Exactly. Yeah, well
I
said.
wish we could take you and clone you. Thank you for speaking up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been begging for a person like you to be vocal on this issue for years. So I just want to say thanks.
Well, thanks to you
Thank
both.
you. Appreciate
I
it.
got to leave it there. Dr. Zuhdi Jasser, Dr. Sheila Nazarian, to you both, thank you so much. Good to see you guys.